Hey y'all, it's me, Niecy Lynn. This is Friday, June the 3rd. I think this is Flosstube 127. I'll look before I post it. I'm super late. Thank y'all for being patient. I tried to post a little short earlier to let everybody know how things were going. So I've just run in the door from the hospital and I'm gonna try to shoot this real quick. Daddy had his procedure today, so we had to leave here at 6:30 and we just now got home. It's 3:54. So we just came in the door. I threw my stuff down on the counter and came over here, and I'm gonna film real quick. They were able to get the biopsy they wanted. They went through his back and pulled the sample that they needed. And so we should know something by the middle of next week. He tolerated the procedure really well, but you know, they keep you there for several hours afterward to watch for a pneumothorax. And so he does have a very small one. But they thought everything looked good and were happy sending him home. So it has been a day, and it's been, you know, a week. The girls have been gone, and so I did some projects that I hadn't got to while they were here. I don't know if I have a picture of them on here or not. Let's see if I do. I'll show them if I do. I can show their little dresses here, but stands a glass that will ease all my pain. Have y'all heard that? The Sam Hunt song that has the old Johnny Bush, There Stands the Glass. I think Sam Hunt calls the song Hard to Forget, but I love Johnny Bush. Green Snakes on the Ceiling and all that. I love it. And so the fact that he has incorporated those into some new music makes me just crazy happy. Now, the kids have been at the beach all week, so I decided to get some projects done that's kind of hard to get done while they're here. So you won't be able to see this, and this, y'all, you can see, here's one that I put the leopard cover on my chaise longues out by the swimming pool. Y'all, the covers on them were a disgrace. An absolute disgrace. This one is, the orange one is damp. It's wet from, we had got a little rain. But so I recovered them in leopard. So that took a while. And then I did the girls, let me see. You know, I just have everything piled up. So we may have an avalanche before it's all said and done. Because I'm just in my stitchy chair. I just ran in, grabbed the camera, set it up, and in here in front of my stitchy chair and throwed everything down. So then I did some little pillowcase dresses for the girls. I found these pillowcases. I've got 3 finished at the resale, the thrift store. They were super easy. They were so cute. I like to make little things for them. So I did those one day. What else did I do? Of course, James Williams was off on Monday. And so I didn't, that was like a weekend day, so I didn't really get much accomplished. And so Bebe started school today, this week. So I wasn't sure if I would have Catch or not, but he stayed with her sister and her mom. But y'all, look at this. Here are the girls. Look at the girls. Oh, it went away. How does it do that sometimes? At the beach with their goggles, or at the pool. They went to check out the property they bought in Florida. But y'all, this little baby right here, he can't decide if he wanted to laugh or cry that day. Y'all, he's so cute. Oh, it just hurt his feelings so bad. So I've had a quiet week here, but I did get my chaises recovered, and I got the little dresses sewed, and then I got some stitching done. Not a ton. I did not leave the house. That being said, where I was headed with that rabbit hole was I didn't leave the house all week. until Annie and Daddy picked me up this morning and sister. So we were all together up there, and I am very happy staying at home, okay? I'm real happy staying at home. I situate my house like I like it, and I'm so happy staying at the house. And so I have been here all week. So no mail got mailed to anybody or anything, and Micah wasn't here to help me figure out what has gone wrong with the last week's YouTube. So she's been gone, so I still haven't figured out why it won't let me do the comment picker. So onward. I started on our sow, and it is we're just calling it the waxing moon sow. And I hope this is recording right, yeah. So I had it ready to go, and I couldn't wait. Friday night, I jumped on here and got it started. And this thing I am loving, but y'all gonna laugh. So I got my barn done. A little barn right there in my Liberty, and I got the border done to this end. However, do you notice something? Yes, I started in the center, but then I marked my center, but I didn't start my words at my center. I started my words at the L. You see what I'm saying? My L should have been, and I put the L at the beginning instead of what should have been around like the end of the E. So go me, but that's okay. It fit, and there's a little bit there, and it just needs enough to have a seam, so it's okay. But if you're me, that's how you go. But y'all, could this barn be any cuter? I am so in love with this. I have seen a couple of y'all's starts. They are cute, cute, cute. One of y'all has the Halloween one with the little Halloween town. So cute. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. So this is our waxing moon sow. You don't have to start a new one if you have a waxing moon that you're already stitching on. I'm doing the house trios here, and I am loving it. I won't get to go through everything today because James Williams will be home pretty soon and be ready to go to dinner because he'll think his throat's been cut. Poor Patty's been by herself all day. But I have loved stitching this. So I've got Liberty and I've got Justice started here. My barn is finished. And so I have the little trees left to do on either side, and then each one has a little quilt across the bottom. So I've got my barn finished. I need to do my trees, and then I haven't done any of the quilt section. I've started the J here. And remember, your barn boards go up and down, and house boards go side to side. So your variegation, if you're a weirdo like me and it makes a difference, should be going up and down. On this one, they're up and down on this house, on this barn, which is right. But on this barn, they're side to side. And I don't know why, but barn, that's just the way it is. But I loved this. This color here is barn door, I believe. I went, and of course, you know, didn't use what I was supposed to use because I wanted it to look a certain, very certain color. And the color I wanted is Barn Door by Classic Colorworks. It is fabulous, and that's what my little barn here is. Now, where'd my barn go? I told y'all this was gonna be a struggle. So this is Classic Colorworks Barn Door on this barn right here, and I love it. To me, it's just a perfect barn color. It is absolutely the perfect barn color, and I love it, love it, love it. But I did not work on this at the hospital today because I left my light. So luckily I'd taken an embroidery piece that I'd picked up, and I took it, so I'll show it right now, even though it's not really cross stitch. It is handwork, but I can see it's easier to see. So luckily I took it with me because I forgot my little light, and I did not have enough light to stitch in there in the hospital. But then of course a lot of the time we talked, and so then I forgot to stitch, and Sister and I got to laughing when we were eating lunch, and I'm sure the people probably thought that we had escaped from the mental health ward up there, but this is a kit I grabbed at Hobby Lobby. It's just a little Bucilla kit, but I loved the spiderweb rose in the center right there. It was super inexpensive, like $8. And I grabbed it up to take with me to just work on some when it was hard to do other things. I was missing doing some specialty stitches and handwork. And so I got the deer's head and the horns and 2 of the satin leaves done. The deer's head and most of the stems are in satin stitch. There is a little bit of back stitch stems at the top and a lazy daisy, 2 lazy daisies. I want you to do both of those at the end, but when I did the stem right there, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish it out and do it, so I did. So I made some good progress on it today. It's a super fast, it's an insanely, embroidery is so much faster than cross stitch because there's so much more open space and the stitches are bigger usually. So for me, and maybe it's because it's what I learned first, embroidery for me is much faster. So this thing is flying. It won't be long. It'll be finished in no time. But it is beautiful. And like I said, for $8, if you're wanting to play with some specialty stitches or something like that, it's a good thing to mess with. But it's also much easier to see. You can do it. I took like Audrey said, do the Mill Hill kit. I took that and did, she said she used the envelope, but I did that on the bottom of this. So I have all my colors right here with me. So that worked out super nice to have that with me to work on today because like I said, I couldn't see. But we were laughing because, we were like, we think we're so fancy. Because we went down to eat finally after lunch. Sister and I went first and Annie stayed up there with Daddy. And we grabbed our food and sat down and I saw a dark chocolate with dark chocolate with orange peel and almonds. Well, I love dark chocolate and orange together. I think that's so good, and I love dark chocolate anyway. And so I grabbed it, and so I ate the first square of it, and I said to Sister, I can't taste the orange in this at all. I don't even get any orange aftertaste on it. So she says, hang on, let me cleanse my palate. And she's taking a drink of water, and she's tasting it. She said, I don't taste any orange peel in it either. And so we were laughing because we know so much about chocolate, but we're like, well, we couldn't taste no orange peel in it anyway. And y'all, my hair, I just throwed it up when I came in the door. It's a hot mess. Everything about me is a hot mess right now. But that's okay. I've been at the hospital all day, and I left with my daddy in good health and in good humor, and we laughed and laughed. We were sitting there eating that chocolate, and years ago, my sister had, and they had her forever, a little old schnauzer that was Shadow Rose. And this little old schnauzer got to be such a little old lady, right? And she would get up in my sister's bed and lay down with her head on the pillow and do her hands like this on the cover, like she was like a little human, right? Well, she would also, when she knew she wasn't supposed to eat things and get in things, but of course my sister had children, and somehow, and thank God she did not get sick, but one of the kids it was Halloween, and had left some candy down. And Sophie, who knew she wasn't supposed to eat the candy anyway, but snuck it in there and got in my sister's bed and ate that chocolate in my sister's bed in the sheets, okay? Well, then Ray comes in, and he's been in the field, and he showers, and he's tired, and gets in the bed and gets up the next morning to go, looks down, and there is chocolate smeared all over, because it was in the sheets, but she'd got on Ray's side of the bed. She wasn't on my sister's. So y'all know what y'all can guess what he thought it was. He thought he'd had some kind of sickness in the night. And we got so tickled about it because he was like, I was like, but you know, here's the thing. You know, we ain't new anymore. And boy, if anybody had told you about the things your body will do to you when you get old, you would, I mean, I would have called somebody a liar. I said, you're a liar? There ain't no way that's ever going to happen. That's no, never, that, But no. But so we got tickled about that and we got to laughing. And we couldn't stop. And we couldn't stop. So then we were talking about that on the way home. We were talking to Daddy. We got him tickled about it. So, but yes, I am very thankful and grateful for all your prayers and thoughts and wishes and good juju you sent because it worked. They said they were very nervous about doing it because it was, the spot they needed to biopsy was right by his aorta. So they were nervous about it. So it went really well. So thank y'all so much. I worked on My Dear Daughter, and this is in, thank you, Sarah Tobias. This is a Blackbird book. It is, let me find the picture of it. Must be on the back. And it's not. Oh, it's in the middle. It's this one here. I hope that's where y'all can see it. It's beautiful. I wanted to use my, when Frankie sent me this thread, she and Rhonda sent me this thread, springtime, I knew I wanted to use it. I knew I'd seen something that had variegated coloring, and so this did. This is on a piece of beautiful Fortnite fabric called Tea Time. Is that right? Tea Time? I think tea. Yes, Tea Time. It is 36 count. And it is gorgeous. So I didn't get much done. I'd got this, I think I finished out my name right there, and then I started on this little motif here. But it is, y'all, the light in here is wretched today, sorry. But I'm loving working. This is nice fabric. It's beautiful colors. I'm having a lot of fun with this. A lot of fun. But I didn't get much done and I got sleepy that night and I set it down. So I didn't get too much done on that. But I do love that color so much. Let's see who else here. I got a little, oh, I gotta put this book back in here now. Okay, and I think, and I hope they worked right in the drop down from last week, and they should be in the drop down from this week too. On Stitch Witch 42, Audrey, her mill heel, she said it's not a tutorial, it's just how I do it. On her mill heel, just how she does it. And so I got a little thing here, and I got it all ready. I've got my little scissors here. And like I said, I get these off of Amazon. They come like 16 in a pack or something. And I've got my little symbol drawn by each color, so I know what it is. And this is the Celebration Santa, Merry Christmas Santa. He is so cute, and I just barely started on him. He is adorable. So, so cute. So I just barely got started on him so that I can come back to him. So this is like this. So I just got his cuff of his shirt done. There. It doesn't show up very good, does it? There you go, maybe. But this is so cute, and it is, like I said, it's my first time doing one of the paper projects like that. So I had a lot of fun watching Audrey's thing and starting it and getting it going. And all that was fabulous to get to watch her. And like I said, I haven't made any more little needle books, but the girls haven't been here. So I was doing big projects while they weren't here. What else did I do? Says CB, excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I tried to stake up my corn, but the wind's blowing so hard I couldn't even get it staked up. Now, of course, today, since I wasn't home and I could have done it easily, it ain't blowing. Go figure. Go figure. This is my Button Button by Brenda Gervais. I started on the surround here. I was gonna take it with me, but not that it would have mattered because I forgot my light, so I wouldn't have got to work on it anyway. So I've got one little flower left. Where is the picture for it? Yeah. There's what I'm working on. I swear it has a separate little picture. Here it is. Button Button by Brenda Gervais. It's real muted and beautiful. I wanted mine to be a little louder because my birds here, my bluebirds, are really bright. They're bright blue here. Like a cornflower kind of. So I've got 2 more little flowers to do here. Both of my birds are finished, and so I've started on the surround around here. I've decided I'm gonna do it this color, and I may come back and put a little stripes in there to make it look like it's ticking. I saw this ticking behind it in here, and I loved the way that looked. So I may come back and put some little stripes in to make it look somewhat like ticking or something, I'm not sure. But it is a beautiful design. It's a beautiful piece. So pretty. So pretty. Let me think what else I did this week. Like I said, I stayed home all week, y'all. I love to stay home. I stayed home and I am just fine. But we got tickled this week because whenever anybody asks us what my son-in-law does, nobody knows how to explain it. So we just always say he's a hitman. It's just easier to say he's a hitman, right? We just say he's a hitman. And you know, Aria, she got her a little bit too much fire in the wire to begin with, right? And so a friend sent this video of this dad, and it's very funny, talking about his little child and wanting camo, and also so they won't see her sneaking up on them, and we're like, oh Lord. And I said, yeah, I don't know if her parents realize they bought property in Florida, and you know, that is the world's, or at least the US's body disposal ground, you know, right there. And we're laughing about it, and then Micah says, she says, Mom, you're laughing. But she said, Aria dug this big hole at the beach today. She was playing with this little girl, and she dug this big old hole, and she got the little girl to lay down in there in it, and then she starts shoveling the dirt on top of her. And the little girl went to squealing, and she said, Aria threw down that shovel and looked at her and said, hush, no one wants to hear your screams. She said the little old girl's mama turned and looked at me, and I went, y'all, she's something else. She is something else. I'm not sure what, but she is something else. They've managed to, they've mastered the monkey bars. Kimmy did and got a big old blister on her hand. Aria has just about made it all the way across, but that has been one of their big fascinations this week is the monkey bars. And I do have Happy Mail. I'm trying to decide if I should try to jump up and get it and bring it over here, or if I'm just gonna make a big mess if I do. Let me see, y'all. I may try to run over here, okay? I may try to run over here and grab this without knocking everything off on the floor. Let's see how this goes. Hold, please. I'm afraid I'm gonna make it. I think I can do this. Okay. Okay, y'all. I think I can do this right. Hopefully I can do this right. Okay, this came. I hope I've got everything in the right stack here. Yes, I think I have. This fabulous card from Linda with this adorable little monkey on here, which I'd love. She sent me a package here, and it has so much fun stuff in it. It has, which this is gorgeous, Friends of the Heart by Plum Street. If any of y'all have stitched that up, let me see that thing, because it is beautiful. And I don't know how I've missed that. We've got Hands to Work Revisited, Be Not Weary, which is that beautiful verse, Be Not Weary in Well Doing, with this adorable little bunny on here. This is gorgeous. We've got Be Sweet. Is this cute little, oh, look at this little bee. And it says Be Sweet on here. Be sweet. And then we have, I'm about to make a mess here, and then I'm gonna be in trouble. And I'm about to sneeze too. This is Lindy Stitches, and I've seen this one, the Funky Menagerie. It is so cute. I love this thing. This is adorable. Patty, are you trying to knock off the camera? And then this beautiful, this is the Hummingbird Sampler by Heart and Hand. Well, bless you. Bless you, Patty. She's sneezing. This is so pretty. And it's my hummingbirds right there all out in my backyard. I need to probably go check some of my feeders. So, y'all, I'm about to have an avalanche. And it makes me nervous. So, thank you, Linda, for all those beautiful cards and those beautiful patterns. And like I said, I'm trying not to have an avalanche here. I'm just going to do this way. I'm hoping I ain't have no avalanche. Now, this came from Candace. And y'all, goodness, Patty. I've never seen these all together. She sent me this beautiful card. And I'm dying to see these. She says she stitched them all together and she's going to turn them into a quilt. And I can't wait to see this. This is the Little House Needleworks. And it's the My House. And then it has the Main Street Station and all this. And I've seen a lot of these, but I've never seen all of them. And I bet they're going to be beautiful in a quilt. There's My House is one. I wonder if I can get this to go like that. And then the Main Street Station is two. And the Holiday, Caroling Quartet. I'm looking at the bottom and I'm like, I can't find what it says. They're so cute. This is going to be incredible in a blanket. This is the Sweet Shop. And I know some of y'all have stitched these and made ornaments, but I've never seen anybody stitch them on. I've never seen them all as a quilt. They'll be gorgeous. This is the Toy Store. This is the Town Church. Yes, my sewing machine seemed to want to be my friend this week, so we'll see if that holds out or not, because I know Aria's going to come back. She's going to be ready to sew. This is the Firehouse. And my other niece is in Spain, and she's having the best time. She's sending back the most beautiful pictures. So, hey, Shell in Spain. This is the Florist. This is the Pet Store. This is the Tree Lot. This is the, look at this schoolhouse. This is fabulous. I love this schoolhouse. I love it on that plaid too. That is very pretty background on that. This is the Diner. These are all so cute. The Bookstore. Grandma's House. Beautiful. This is the Needleworks Shop. This is Coffee Shop. This is the Clockmaker. Y'all know I love my clocks. This is the Quilt Shop. Did Did y'all watch Carol's Patriotic quilts? I turned it on when I was in the bathtub day before yesterday. Oh my gosh, those quilts were so beautiful. Some of them were so tiny. I'm just amazed. So the quilt shop, also known as Carol's House, the Pops Filling Station, the post office, the ever important post office, which I haven't been to this week, the grocery store, which I haven't been to this week either. But we have food here. It's not like I need to go. And the Mercantile. Love it, love it, love it. So these are beautiful. Thank you so much, Candace. I cannot wait to see that quilt all put together. That is going to be amazing. And I've actually got 2 more, but I'm gonna show one more and just wait and show the other thing next week. Because I got Sherry's packages over there. Patty, no. No, be a good girl. Be a good girl. Patty, no. Oh, y'all, she going for the wire. Patty, what you do? Patty, no. Oh, Patty. Patty, can you be a good girl? No. Patty knows she can't be a good girl. Close this all back up. This is from Norma. She sent some charts here in this adorable with this Dalmatian. My aunt used to have Dalmatians. She had, I think she had 3 over the course of our lifetimes, and she adored them, like in crazy level adored them. Before that, she had little poodles, and she crazy adored them too, but she has sent fun stickers for the girls here. So those will be a big hit and used very quickly when they get back, because I bet they're going to need to come straight here from their mamas, because they're stopping in NOLA tonight, and then they're coming on after that, but they've been down there in Florida all week. So, okay, let's see here. We have this beautiful Baltimore salt box. So beautiful. That needs to be stitched like yesterday. Yo, Summer House Trio, look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. How many house trios can you have? As many as you can stitch. They are so cute. This is Bless Our Home by Country Cottage Needleworks. This is another